All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is God's Gift Ikechukwu, and I am your coach for your graphics class today. And then we are taking on our practicals today, and I want to be showing you how to make a design from scratch. Now, the design we are going to be working on is this very design. All right, let me go to my gallery. All right, so I'll be teaching you how to make this very design from scratch. All right, this is Pixellab, this is a folder, and this is the design I want us to work on today, and that's a birthday design. So I'll be teaching you how to make a birthday design from scratch. All right, so let's go to Pixellab. All right, this is my design lab. This class is specially for smartphone graphics designer. All right, I'll be introducing the software to you. For smartphone users, the software we are going to be using to design is Pixellab, and you just go to your Play Store. For those of you that don't know Play Store, this icon here, yes, you just go to Play Store and download Pixellab. All right, you just type Pixellab and it's going to come out. You just download Pixellab. All right, for me, I already have Pixellab in my phone, and so I'll be going to Pixellab. All right, so um yeah, I already did the design. This is the template, but I want to be showing you how to create that design from scratch. So I'm going to remove everything I have there. I don't know if you are flowing with me. All right, so I'm taking away everything, everything, everything we have. Yeah, everything we have. Okay, so I think I should open a blank page. Should I? All right, let's do it from scratch. Let's open a blank page. Good. This is a blank page, and we'll be creating that very design from scratch. This very design here, we're gonna be creating it from scratch. All right. So for for us to have a view, because we are using a smartphone, of what we want to work on, I would say let's start from importing the very design we want to do. Okay, let's import it. um okay, let me just import it before I tell you what I want to tell you. This is the design. Okay, I've imported it. Now in Pixellab there are several ways of importing a design. I didn't say export. Export is when you are done with a particular design and you want to send it out. This, what I'm talking about, is import, bringing something into Pixellab. um Let me now introduce the tools to you. Now this very icon here that have three circles in intersect together, it's probably, it's a home page icon where you have your default page. Okay, where you have everything in default. You have Pixellab templates and everything. You can just use them and just do something quick. It's their own template. Now this very one is you creating from beginning. Is for tests. This very place is for tests. This very place is for images and importations. All right. This very place is for background, and this very place is for effect. Adding effect to background is specifically for background. All right, so if you want to import, you come to the place for image, and you see this very place import. You just import. Okay, that's this very place import. Then you can now import your work. I don't know if you are flowing with me. Okay, so you can still import from this very plus icon in Pixellab. You just go to gallery, and you can also simply import what you want to import. And thirdly, there's another place to import in Pixellab. Now let me start again. This three dot icon in Pixellab, you just go click it. Let me click it again. You click this dot, and you look for use image from gallery. There is also from import, that's you importing also. I don't know if you get that clear. Now let's go down to the day's work. we have imported what we want, and that's this image. All right, that's the image, and this is the image we want to be looking at to work. Now, if you there's one thing I normally tell designers. If you want to work from an image, I tell them, look at the very design you are using as a sample, scan it in your head, and know the I don't support copying design. There's something called copyright. All right, so don't copy a particular design. Instead, make out your concept from that design. So, but in this case, we want to replicate exactly what we have here. I don't know if you are flowing. So the background, we go first of all and get the background. All right, so let's go to Pixellab. Let's go get the background. Now let me use one of those things I showed you. Okay, this for background. So that for background importation, this is the only place. So you come down here. If you come to image, image is the image they have only in Pixellab. All right, you can't use your own image. We want to use our own image, so we just go we go to from gallery. All right, go to background. You look for the folder, the particular folder you want to use. I have so many backgrounds here, and this is the background I used, so you just bring it in. And when this pop-up is talking about size, in design you don't just come and put different elements together that you are making design. There are a lot of calculation that goes with it. As in life, you have mathematics. Even doctors do mathematics. You understand? So it is in graphics. There is also mathematics. I don't know if you are flowing with me. So this is the background, and this is the size we want to use. You have to know the size. There are some persons who, for a particular design, they need this size, they need this size, they need this size, and they also need this size. It's depending on what you want to do. But for me, this is the size we are working with, because we are looking forward to posting it across social media platforms, and so many social media platforms, they use this size. Okay, platforms like Instagram, platforms like, although Facebook does not select, you understand, Facebook uses any size, but we are running with Instagram platform size, which is square. All right, and if you look up forward here, the size is called 735 by 735. That is exactly a square. Squares are equal. I don't need to be teaching you this now. You already, I'm sure you went to school now. You know this. Squares are of equal size. You have 10 by 10, you have 20 by 20, you have 50 by 50, you have 700 by 700. They are all squares. Do you understand? So we are using a square measurement. So we click good. We are good to go. That's what we have. First of all, that's the first thing we bring in. Our background is ready, but wait, let's look at our sample once more. If you look, there's difference in the blue. So let's go work on our blue. I don't know if you are flowing with me. Um, in our course level 2, visuality course 2, that's why we'll be talking about color. Another thing, as a graphics designer, your eye should be sharp in color. You should know what very color fits a design. I don't know if you are flowing. So this very color, it's under the variation of blue, but it is not exactly blue. You know, in blue we have the normal blue, we have cyan blue, we have magenta blue, we have tinted and shaded blue, different blue. I don't know, this may be the first time you are hearing these colors, but these are the colors we use in design. I don't know if you are flowing with me. This very design looks like a shaded, more look like a shaded blue in between the variation. So I think, and that's the tools we are going to use here. This very tool is for photo editing. I don't know if you have known, it's for photo editing. All right, so let's try you. We'll try to bring it down, and you see this hue gives you variations of different color. You are saying red, blue, green, magenta, orange, you know, cyan. You can get it from your hue. All right, I don't know if you have learned. So let's go back to default. The very color we are talking about is a shaded blue, so we leave it at -9. -9 is giving us something like that. So we click OK and go back to saturation. Now saturation controls the moderation. All right, it controls the moderation of the design. Let's look. It's making either the color sharp or it's making it tinted. All right, so we don't need a sharper color, or else we use the font we are going to be using. You won't like the design, you won't like the outcome. So we're going for a tinted color, which is, let's leave it at -9. I don't know the exact number I used, so let's use -10. All right. So please, in design you should also be calculational wise. Okay. So but there's something I did to it that made the blue appear this. I don't know. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So we come back to image and we apply we apply a very, I call it cover over. I don't know if you get it. We apply cover and tint it to make it transparent. Now when it's transparent, you can carry out manual or automatic opacity. When I get there, I'll let you know what it is. I did that to cover everything because I want to cover everywhere. You don't need any other adjustments. You just, okay, no, you don't. I don't always adjust my colors from here, so you don't need any other adjustments. So we can come down here and go to color. Now to get the exact color, this is what I do. Watch, pay a very good attention. Now leave your color at color. Don't leave it at gradient. This is what gradient gives to you. Okay, or let's use gradient because it's a double variation, but because we are copying from sample, we use color and click the design sample. All right, in the design I noticed something. What I used was gradient and I have the color already, but let me show you how to mix that very color. Let's go back to gradient. This is the color I used. Okay, so I'll teach you how to get this very color. Now you go to plus. Let me open a fresh this is another color. Let me teach you something. You go to plus. We are looking for, what we want to use is something like this. Okay, something like this, but the color is not going this way. You bring the master. This is the master color down here. This is what I did. This is what I did if I speak another English, and take this part. No, this is what we are looking for. This is a master color. Okay, so I've gotten it. This is it. You bring this very part this way so that the color is all flowing from here, and you take this very part here. So the center light is here. Now you adjust the color. You go to white. This very place shining white. Come down here and adjust. You go to blue. It's a variation of blue. Okay. It was a deeper blue. You keep adjusting your color till you get what you want. Okay. So we still come down to blue, and the other part was a lighter blue. This is not what we want, so we adjust again. We come down here. This is the color we were looking for, but it's not for this place. It's for here. It's for this part. Be careful. This is something looking like a plain color. We come down here. We adjust. This part of the color wheel makes your color thick, and this place shades or tints it. This very part makes your color transparent or JPG. You can use your internet to search for the meaning of transparent JPG. Transparent is PNG. You have to know these formalities using graphics. This very place, the up place where you are saying these numbers, are your color numbers. Okay, the numbers there is a color number for the color we want to use. I think I've not gotten exactly what I wanted. So I think it's from here. Be careful with your editing, all right? And until you get what you want, don't stop. Now let me teach you one simple secret for you to avoid this stress, because you are replicating a design. That's why I'm teaching you this trick. Oh, be careful. If I give you assignment, don't go and do rubbish for me. This is how we go. This very dark parts, simple. Go to color, click this very part, click the image, come down here. Look, this is the thick part exactly. Just copy. You are good to go. Are you seeing the magic I did? You come down to the up part, click here, come to edit, come to this place, click the lighter part. We are good to go. We have gotten the color we wanted instead of wasting the amount of time we wasted. Okay, that's this. Okay, so now we are done with the coloring. You now come down to this very circle part. It's written opacity. You click opacity. Opacity checks the transparency. You see what was at the background, you are seeing it. So let's bring for this other one so that we know what we are doing. Okay, so I made what was at the background transparent. Click highlight the very shape you want to work on. Please be careful with it. Lock it so that the reason why you're locking it is so that it can't move again. Now let me this one is moving. Now when I lock it, it can't move. I don't know if you understand. That's the importance of locking. Okay, so we click it. We are still working on the opacity, don't forget that. So I think this is the opacity we want to use. Let's make it plus 84%. No, plus 85%. Let's leave it at that. First of all, we are good there. The next thing, let's work on the photo. This very picture in the sample, this picture there. So this is what we do. I selected, you come to this place, you can also use here. Okay, this is the shape. You adjust to shape. Then for the color, you come down here, come down to color. The trick I taught you again, I have the color here already. The color is here, but let me teach you how to get the color. Come down here, you click the color. Okay, that's the color. Okay, we have extracted the color. Let's copy this. You know what makes your design fast is the method you use in designing. I tell persons that if I want to make a design, at times it takes me an hour, sometimes 40 minutes, depending on what I'm doing. There are some designs that takes time, you understand? There are some designs you want to create from afresh that has everything, editing. There are designs that take 6 hours, 3 hours, you understand? But for simple and not too complex designs, for me, I take an hour. What I take an hour to do, it takes some person hour, 30 minutes, longer time. There are designs that take me 30 minutes, you understand? So it's about the method you use, not really the tool. That's why I mostly emphasize on mastermizing your tool. Okay, mastermizing your tool. When you mastermize your tool, you know what you're doing. Many times I just start design not because I want to design, because I want to mastermize my tool. I don't know if you're flowing with me. So we have this shape. I'll tell you the reason why I copied it. So the next thing we are going to do is adding stroke to it, is to give it that white embodiment. I leave my own at minus, let's leave it at -3 to give it visibility. Yeah, this white embodiment, please make sure you lock so that it doesn't move. Although we are gonna I want to adjust the size, so you bring it down a little. Some persons, there are two ways to adjust size of your image. Either you use here or relative size. This relative size, I don't like it because it spoils your image. It spoils what you want to do. So I don't normally use it. So let's leave it at this size. Okay. So this size may be good. So you just come lock. Okay. So let's get the second image. Now, if you look at this picture, it has a background. No, that's not how the photo came. All right, the photo came with another background and I've removed the background already. So what I'm going to do is I want to add a fresh background to it. So I just go look for the background. This is where I have the background. So Which of the image did I use? Okay, I think this is the one I used. Okay, this is the background I used. If you check, they are not shining the same. I'll show you what I did. I came down here. Um, where we have color filters, this very place where we have color filters. You click on color filters. You still have your hue, saturation, brightness, and everything. Of course, they are all used for color editing. I told you when you increase, you are changing your color. But in this case, I don't want to change color. All right. So come to saturation because I want it to be a little darker. Reduce the brightness. Okay. I'm using minus 21. Let's just make it minus 20. And I guess I'm good to go. I'm leaving the size big because I can readjust it. I want to add another layer on top. That's an image. Okay, so let's import the image. Um, this is the image. This is the image without background, but that's not the image I want to use. Okay, this is not the image I want to use. So um, this is the image without background. Okay, you crop it to what you want. Okay, I don't want other parts to be showing. This is where I want to show. This is where I want to show. So you just crop to size. Remember, you're editing the image, so you can you crop to size. No, no, no. This thing is too big. Don't worry. We'll drop the image in because we are gonna edit this one. Okay. So now this is what I did. I came to position. Position is to move the tools to the positions you want. Okay, so you come back, we are still working on it. This is where it is. Okay. Now this 3px that I'm increasing and reducing is is regulating how fast what I'm moving moves. I don't know if you get me. Okay, so I'm still seeing some edges that are still showing. Okay, I think it's balanced. It's kind of balanced now. With lock, let me show you something. This is the sample we are using. This very the top of the image is not full, so we go to reduce our own. This top here, this is what I'm talking of. So let's go and work on it. So click the image and we click reduce. Okay, so all right, so we adjust it to make sure its size is not yet what I want. So okay, there's still little space. Let's leave it at that. It will add attestification to what we are doing. Now we are still editing the image. I don't like the way it's appearing. Let's make it a little bit shiny, making sense. You just add, no, it's changing the color. This is what we did. Let's leave it at -5. All right, so let's add, I don't know if you are seeing the difference. This place is to tint it. This place is adding, you know, some kind of beauty to it, and we are good. So I would copy and keep. Oh, yeah, yeah, copy. Because I will use the image later. Now I'm balanced at this point. This is the next thing you do. You just lock them together. Before locking, you have made sure you are good to go. So it's now one. It can now move. They are all moving together. I don't know if you get. So now, if you check the sample we are working it, it has a it has a white embodiment like this one. So we just come down here. Look for stroke. Add to it. +3, and I've gotten the embodiment. Please, when it's already an image you are working with, don't use this place, these dots. Use only this place so that it doesn't spoil the image. Or why you want to use it, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Okay, so all right, this is how they all look like. Okay, so let's see too much space. Okay, I think this is what I had. Then I lock. We are still working on it. We just add shadow. This is shadow. Just add shadow. And the shadow is I used was black. Still working on the shadow. It made it a pull out from the background, so yeah, it's gonna come out a little. Use -4 for that, and +2 for it here, and so it's balanced. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to the next part of this design. Now, I want to go to the next part, which I have. I'm going to text. I'm gonna type birthday. Birthday. Okay, so I have birthday. I'll go to select the font I want to use, and I'm not making for a baby, so that's many of the things that decides fonts you use. I think this is a font I use, front page new. You can go to download it if you can. Okay. Now I want to do some little adjustments. Okay. So no. I didn't highlight what I want to work on. Yeah. I've highlighted it now. Wow. Come down here. Um I want to adjust the space I have. Okay. That's the reason why I'm doing that. So come down here. Um in design, there's something called white spacing, and this is your grid. This is the icon for grid. This box icon here, it's the icon for grid, and grid is used for alignment of your design, creating white space, making everything be in accordance. So come down here, you set the grid you want. Remember, if you check, let me show you something. This design, this sample we are working with, there's a white spacing here. There's a space here, this space. this space, these are spaces we called white spacing. I don't know if you get. So this space here, that's what we want to create. Okay, so okay, so you just come. Okay, I locked the font already, so open. So for some persons that their hands are not yet strong, you just use this place to maintain, sorry, yeah, to maintain your space. Just lock and you adjust it. So I think this is it. The next is birthday. Birthday. All right, so come down here. Birthday. Happy birthday. All right, so happy is the next. Um, okay, okay. So we just come to color. The color I used was the color of this very shape here. So you just come to color and just click on the color. You just have it. In design, you don't use plenty colors. I use the lighter part of that color, so that's what I used. So, and the font, let me go look for the particular font I used. I think this was the font. So the name of the font is Cute Ornamental. All right, that's the name of the font. You see, it's looking like something big. Just reduce it. So size 35, first of all, size 35. The font looks cut one side. I don't know if you are seeing what I saw. So good to go. Bring it down. We are working on the adjustment. I don't know if you are following. So we have happy birthday already. Now, if you remove the grid, you see that it's maintaining the space. Okay, so that's why the grid is there. Now, there's something I want to tell you before I continue. This is the reason why I copied this image. Okay, now let's unlock it. Bring it to the front. Okay, this is the image. Make it big. There's something I want to do with the image. Now, I copy the image again before I forget, in case I want to use the same image again in the design. It's a concept. All right, so we make it very big. You know why? I'll show you something. It's not yet what I wanted. Okay, this is what I want now. So now, we are going to make this thing show from the back. Remember, we have a transparent background already. So first of all, we'll come to the transparent background, pull to the front. Are you seeing this? So you are pulling the layer up front. The next layer we are pulling is this. Okay, so the next layer should be this. The birthday, this, happy to the front. So we now have this at the back. That's the image we just pulled to the back. And it's showing here. I want to reduce the opacity. Just bring it down a little. It's at 50%. Okay, so it's at 50%. All right, so the next thing we are going to do is there's a little write-up. Those write-up at the middle, although I already have it in my clipboard, but I'll read it out to you so that you know what I wrote there. Okay, so go to my clipboard. um where is the write-up? Where is the write-up? It is the write-up, and it reads, we are delighted to celebrate with you on this amazing day. You not only celebrate, the world celebrate with you in recognition of your day. Okay, we celebrate long life and prosperity in good health for you, ma. I think that's what I want to type. Okay, so it's for a client. All right, so just okay, come down here. This place is to align the text. Okay, to align the text. Is it what we wanted here? No, no, no. Let's look for the font for it. There was a font I used, and the font I used is either Open Sans Light, which is this. Either this font, or I used Roboto Condensed Light. You know, it's a light font. Okay, so I think this is the font I used. Okay, let's use this one. If not, let's use this one. This very font, and we make it small, reduce it, and we'll just bring it here. Okay, that's the size. Aligning your design is very, very important when it comes to design. Please, that's how you bring out a clear work. Okay, so that's the clarity of your design. It speaks how good your design would be. Okay, if you have any questions, you just drop it at the comment box. Okay, at the comment box down the video. That's where you just drop any question you have. You see, this is what we have. But do I still need to work on it? Nope, nope, nope. No, I don't need any much work on it. This is a color white. That's the color I want to use. Okay, so we are done with that. And the next place is the name. The name of the person is teacher Jane Alfred. That's the name of the person. Okay, so this is the way it's gonna be, and I'll teach you one trick, how to use two fonts at the same time in a word without breaking it. Okay, so you go down to fonts, and the first font I used there was it was slim, so I think that font should be Open Sans Regular. You know, many of the fonts I use for my designs are between sans serif and Roboto. Majorly sans serif and Roboto. They are from the families of sans serif and Roboto. Depending on you select your font depending on the design you want to create. I don't know if you are flowing with me. Okay, so I think this is it. Sans regular. Okay, this sans regular is only for the teacher. All right. The other one, you just highlight the ones you want to use the new font from. From Jane Alfred, I want to change the font for it, and the font I'm going to be using is called Anthem. I think that's this. Anthem, that's the name of the font. This one would go, is Anthem. 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 Okay, so you see it. That's exactly what we have on the design. And another thing we're going to work on is the size of the very font. Okay, the size and the spacing. I'll show you the spacing. Okay, so you come down here. This is the spacing. These are the spacing, and what I want to work on is the line spacing. I want to reduce it, so I'm using -5. Okay, -5. All right, we are good to go. -5. Now let me show you one trick of the tool. In Pixellab, I want to zoom close so that I make sure everything is in accordance. Okay, so you see I still have some little space. If I hadn't zoomed, I wouldn't know. Okay, I have space here. I've not locked it, so just come down here. Make sure I just drag it close to the line. I think it's already at the line now. Now let's go to the other one. Lock this. Come to teacher Jane. Lock it so that it does not move anyhow. Bring it to the line. Bring it to the line. So okay, I'm good to go. Click on this place. Okay, it's not yet complete. So okay, now let's look at it. I think we have a little space. Okay, I want to reduce the line space there. No, that's not where it is. Okay, I think this is okay. All right, teacher Jane, Alfred. I'm sure you have collected that. If you are writing, you can just note it down. Then I want to know what's the next thing. I want to know. Let's make the design big. Okay, the next thing is school admin, DPS Asaba. All right, that's where she works. Okay, so let's add that very one. Now the font I want to use, instead of copying, doing this, I just come. It's I told you how fast you are in your design is how well you know your tools, right? So just copy this because it's the same font. Oh my god, no 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 no. All right, let's just leave it. It's think it's the same thing. So just copy. Now you now edit what you have once you've deleted it, and what we have is school admin. Okay, admin dot comma DPS Asaba. Okay, um, in brackets, Okay, okay, and we're good to go. It's still there, but it's small. Okay, so let me make it big. All right, so that we can see what we want to work on. Just give it the color. That's the color. If you want to know much about color, I have a book that you're going to read. You are supposed to read. Okay, and we are going to treat that in our lesson 2, sorry, level 2, visuality course 1, where we talked about color and color knowledge, and how you want the textbook just costs 4,000 naira. For other students watching this video, with 4,000 naira, just come to my DM on WhatsApp and you are gonna get it. So let's go back to our design, please. Okay. All right, so let's place it. Now to place it, I'm gonna zoom it again, so that everything stays alignment. I don't want it to cross this line here. I don't want it to go up above it. All right, so let's leave it at this. Let's go and pin it. Good. So we are good to go. Okay, so we are on track. Let's go to the next place. Now, the details I want to put. Okay, there's something I'm leaving out. This decoration. All right, let's go and import it. Decoration. This is where I have it. I'm a kind of person that arrange my things and folder so I don't get looking for them. Blah, 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 blah. I want to do this and then start looking for it. So I look for the folder. The name of the folder is graphics deco, and that's this. You just click on it, and the one I used was this. Okay. I'll tell you what I did to it. All right. So let me adjust the size and bring it down here. Exactly. Now let's pin it so that it does not move. Okay. So it needs to come down a little, please. Let's bring it down a little. Okay. So I'm good. Okay. So I worked on that very image, and one of the things I worked on was the color, I reduced it a little bit. Let's leave it at -10. The saturation at -5. The brightness, I reduced it to give me that effect. No, we are not there yet. It's getting too dark. Oh, okay. Let's leave it here. -50. Let's leave it at -50. Then I came and touched the opacity and I reduced it a little. And you see, it's making it even more shaded. I mean, darker. You understand? It's also the same thing, shading and darker. Okay, so we'll leave it there. We'll go again. Okay, we'll go again. Graphic decor, and there was one other one. Sorry, where is it? I've not seen it. Okay, this is it. So this is the shape I used. So we bring it down here. For it to give me that very size, I have to make it look like this. Okay, and I turned it this other way a little and make sure it got lost. No, it's not giving me the size I want. So I stretch it a little. No, it's not giving me what I want. So, oh, there's something I did. You just come down here. You cut that part showing, cut it away, and you have already this part. So you can just easily drop what you want. Okay, so all right. Let's work also on, let's edit it the way we did these other ones. I think this place was -10, -10, and the saturation was -5. Was it -5 or +5? Is it? The brightness was um please let's look at it. 50, yeah. We used 50. Okay, so 50, and opacity. I'm using 90%. So that's for that. Okay, so the last part of the design, you see, we have almost replicated it. Okay, so the last part of the design, which is um this let me make it viewable, which is this QR code. This QR code, the numbers and the details there. Let's add it. Okay, so where I have the QR code is for my company, GIC Concept. Yeah, we brand, we design, and we print. Okay, so if you are watching this video from anywhere and you want us to handle your projects, we are available. And this is a QR code. Okay, no addition, no subtraction. You just reduce to size. All right, so that I don't want to tamper with it. Okay, so we'll come down here. All right, we are good. We are good. So we just lock. Okay, let's adjust a little. The next thing we'll be adding is the phone number. Okay, the phone number is +234, that's the country code, 7056323952. That's the number. The number you can reach GIC Concepts directly. Okay, so The font is Roboto. There's something I want to add also concerning the alignments. Okay, so I've done that. Let's bring this to size. Okay, so I think it's okay like this. The next thing is our services, because at this point we are advertising the company, right? So we have graphics design, we printing, we have branding. Okay, and the font I used for it is Roboto Lights, Roboto Condensed Lights. Okay, that's the name of the font. These fonts are very good, right? So making a very good design is good, but you make a very good and attractive design and it's not still clear, you have done rubbish. Okay, the major thing in design is knowing the principles and the fundamentals of design guiding your work. That's exactly what you want. So I don't need to select again, I just have to copy. And the next thing I want to be adding is my Gmail, which is GIC concept. It has popped up, GIC concept and multi group at gmail.com. Okay, so all right, so at this stage I'm good to go. Lock up. Okay, so let's look at the clarity of what we've done. I think with this we can say we're on track, right? Good. Let's remove the sample. Let's remove the sample and take a look at what we did. You just take few times to view your design, and when you want to view your design, you just click here, click on full screen. Now we have full screen, and just take a look at the design. Just take a look at what you did. If there's any correction, any mannerizing, anything you want to do, think we have done design and we are good to go. Okay, so I'll show you something. I want to bring out this. I want to export it. I want to export my design. I just come here, click this, click save as image. Good. Save as image. JPG, yeah, good. And dimensions, I want a quality to be very good. Ultra, the highest quality, which is ultra, and save to gallery. It has saved. Okay, so let's go to gallery. Um, let's go to. We are waiting for it. It has not dropped. Now it has dropped. Good. So you can zoom your design, see how clear everything is. Okay, come down here. I think we are good to go. Okay, so um this is today's class practical, and your assignment is to go and replicate this design for me. I'll be dropping the resources for you, the resources to use for you. Okay, so you just go and replicate this design for me. I think for those of you on WhatsApp, just in the group. Just I'll be dropping it in the group. If you're not in the group, you just joined us, you can just that's that number. You can reach me with that number, and you want to register for my class. Yeah, my full length graphics class all together is 24,000 naira. It covers your registration, your admission, because it's a school, GIC Concept Academy, where we equip you with skill. I don't know if you are following with me. Okay, so 24,000 naira, and but you have for this year, you have an opportunity, a bonus opportunity to register with 12,000 naira and pay the remaining at the point of your graduation or whenever you have the money. I don't know if you are getting me. So, and you want to register, you can contact the number and on this design you can contact the number and you get further details. All right, so without wasting much time, our class are ended. We have spent 1 hour, which is an hour for our class. Okay, so I am your teacher. Okay, I was saying something before I round up. I'll be dropping the resources I use for this design on the group. Okay, and if you are that was when I was just talking to people. If you are just joining or you want to join the class, that's our registration fee. I can give you the resources also. If you just want the resources to replicate the design, you can also buy it from me. It's very cheap. With 500 naira you have gotten it. Okay, it lasts for this period. Okay, sorry, let me just give you a length. This year, we are already in September, so till maybe November, the deal is coming to an end. Okay, so you just hurry now, register for the class, join up, and I'll take you from foundation to finish. All right, I'll teach you everything in graphics and make sure you are good. There's constant mentorship fee is also there. Is also inside. Everything is inside. It's a one-time payment. It's not pay this, pay this. It's a one-time payment. A swift payment of 24,000 naira and with a bonus of registering with 12,000 naira. Okay, so if you're a good student, I see you are well good in what you're doing, I can just give you a discount. All right, so that'll be talk for later. We'll discuss that in the group. All right. Okay, so your assignment after this class is for every of my students watching this video is that you go and replicate this design. I'll be dropping the resources on the group, on the WhatsApp group or Telegram group. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I am your teacher today. I am God's Gift Ikechukwu, a visual communication specialist. I graduated from GCA, that's GIC Concept Academy. All right, and so I have my certificate. And bonus, let me tell you something. One bonus of registering in my class too is that you're gonna get direct employment to work with companies you are working with and to work with our company. It's a wide vision, something that is going to expand. So you can work anywhere in our company. We can just you have that bonus leverage. You have that certification. So I think that's all I want to say about this. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you. I am God's Gift Ikechukwu, your graphics coach.